Jungkook and Jimin one flight, HYBE 2026 global project come true. Shocking news again makes the ARMY excited. Jungkook and Jimin were reportedly spotted on a flight to the United States, and rumors quickly spread. Is it true that this relates to a large global project that HYBE is preparing for 2026? The presence of both on the same plane is certainly not a coincidence. Given the busy schedules of each BTS member, a planned meeting like this often indicates that there is something bigger behind the scenes. Many fans suspect that HYBE has finally started working on the long-awaited global collaboration project, with Jimin and Jungkook spearheading it initially. Speculation grew stronger after some internal staff reportedly took part in the flight. Some Korean media even mentioned that this project could involve fashion, music, to international cross-industry collaborations. ARMY flooded social media with theories, hoping that 2026 would be the starting point for BTS return to the world stage on a larger scale. If true, the presence of Jungkook and Jimin on this one flight will be remembered as the starting moment of BTS and HYBE's new history. The aura of togetherness they showed was enough to make fans again believe that BTS was preparing something extraordinary. Will this global 2026 project really be announced soon? One thing is for sure, Jungkook's meaningful gaze and Jimin's warm smile when seen at the airport are signs that there are big surprises awaiting the ARMY in the future. Many fans and observers of the music industry suspect that this global project is not just an ordinary concert or album, but a big buzz that can shake the world of international entertainment. There are some interesting theories developing. First, there is speculation that HYBE is preparing for a special BTS world tour starting in 2026, coinciding with the return of all members from military service. The presence of Jimin and Jungkook on one flight is considered a symbol that they have started discussions regarding the concept of the tour, including the cities that will host as well as the big themes that will be raised. Many believe this tour will be different from previous tours, more towards the concept of global unity, by carrying a message of peace, friendship, and hope for the younger generation around the world. Second, some international fashion media leaked that this project could be a cross-industry collaboration. Jungkook, who has been active in the fashion world through Calvin Klein, plus Jimin, who is known as one of the idols with great influence in the fashion world, making many people suspect that they will be the main face of a global campaign that is not only limited to music, but also lifestyle. HYBE is said to want to combine music, fashion, and technology in one giant platform that will be introduced in 2026. Third, there are also allegations that this project is part of BTS's long-awaited reunion album. The news of the group's possible return to full formation in 2026 is further reinforced by Jimin and Jungkook's being together on this trip. Their presence on the same flight to America could mean a meeting with a renowned international producer, or even negotiations for collaborations with other world artists. If true, the album is likely to be one of the greatest pieces of music of the decade. Finally, there's bolder speculation. HYBE may be planning a BTS Global Festival, a giant event that is not only a concert, but also an art exhibition, fashion show, as well as cross-field collaboration. The festival could have been held in several major cities of the world simultaneously, making it the most phenomenal cultural event ever. The existence of Jungkook and Jimin in one flight became a puzzle piece that made the ARMY even more confident that 2026 would be an extraordinary year. The reaction of fans on social media was incredible. Thousands of tweets, airport fan cams, to long theories filled the timeline in just a matter of hours. If it is true that this global project will be announced soon, the world can prepare to witness the return of BTS in a way that has never been done before. The ARMY can now only wait and speculate, remembering that Jimin and Jungkook's every small step is usually a sign of something big in the future. In South Korea, the local media has been busy reporting this since the photos of them at the airport were spread. Many Korean soldiers were proud to see the two BTS members perform together again at such an important moment, especially because they believe Jimin and Jungkook have incredible chemistry, both on stage and in a friendly relationship. Comments like, "Jungkook is real power," and "if they're together, "The world should be ready for something big" are trending in Korean online communities. In the United States, fans are more focused on possible global collaborations. They speculate that HYBE may be setting up a major partnership with an international music label. Twitter, X, is filled with speculation about the names of world artists who might be involved, ranging from Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, to Harry Styles. Some fans even created fan art depicting Jimin and Jungkook performing on the 2026 Grammy stage. Meanwhile, in Europe, especially in England, France, and Germany, ARMY highlighted the fashion side. Jungkook, who is synonymous with Calvin Klein and Jimin, is often hailed as a style icon, is considered suitable to be the face of a global fashion campaign. In Paris, many fan accounts discussed the possibility of them returning to attend Paris Fashion Week as a duo, before releasing a major music project. In Japan, the ARMY is known as one of the most loyal, welcoming this news with incredible enthusiasm. They attributed Jimin and Jungkook's flight as a symbol that preparations for BTS's comeback were getting real. In fact, some Japanese television stations are re-airing footage of old BTS concerts while talking about rumors of a global 2026 project. In Southeast Asia, including Indonesia, enthusiasm is no less great. Hashtags such as #JungkookFlight 2026, #GlobalProject 2026, and #BTS Comeback 2026 were trending. Many of the Indonesian ARMY made a long thread containing an analysis of the timeline of their journey, trying to connect every little detail as proof that BTS's comeback is just a matter of time. There are also those who highlight the emotional side, that seeing Jimin and Jungkook one flight after such a long time makes ARMY feel the hope for BTS to be active again is getting stronger. Not only that, ARMYs in Latin America such as Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina enliven with fan projects. They began planning a support campaign in the form of billboards and special videos to welcome the 2026 project. This shows that speculation about BTS's global project is not just a rumor, but it is already strong enough to mobilize the ARMY community internationally. If we look at this global reaction map, it is clear that one simple moment, Jimin and Jungkook in one flight, managed to trigger a huge wave of speculation that penetrated into various aspects: music, fashion, to technology. HYBE seems to know very well how to maintain the enthusiasm of the public, because even though there is no official announcement yet, the world is already waiting hopefully. HYBE is known as one of the largest entertainment companies in Korea that is very adept at designing promotional strategies. Their history shows that every big announcement is rarely made on the spur of the moment, but rather through gradual teasers that build public curiosity. So, if it is true that Jungkook and Jimin are preparing for the global 2026 project, it is likely that HYBE will use a similar approach. The first possible step is to create a controlled rumor. Jimin and Jungkook's joint flight could be no coincidence. Rather, it is part of an opinion-driving strategy for the media and the ARMY to start speculating. HYBE knew full well that ARMY's curiosity could be a very powerful viral fuel. With the advent of airport photos or videos, discussions automatically spread across social platforms. HYBE usually issues hidden codes through their artists' social media posts or brand partner releases. For example, Calvin Klein's official account could suddenly post a cryptic image or teaser featuring the number 2026 without mentioning the artist by name. ARMY is known to be very observant in reading clue, so this will trigger a new theory.